Hey guys, welcome to your stretch class this week. We're working on straddle and middle splits, so we'll start with just a general warm-up, get our whole body warm, and then we'll focus on our lower body and opening up our hips and thighs. Let's get started. Just loosening up through our back and our shoulders. Taking a few circular rotations. Let go of your arms, bring them down and behind you. Good, and swap to the other side. Just relax as much as you can. Get the blood moving. Rolling your shoulders back. Just trying to warm up your muscles. Good. Take a wide second stance, turning your feet out to the corners. And just a few squats to warm up our leg muscles. Really trying to fire up those muscles in our legs. Turn them on so they're ready to stretch. Folding forward. Just hang around down there for a second. Sway side to side into your hips. And rolling back down. Good, taking it across to your right leg. And swapping back to your left leg. Should feel it through the back of your legs here, your hamstrings. Bending and rolling up. Reaching over to your right side above your head, keeping your top shoulder turned out. Really important not to lean forward here. And really try and release through your side body. Stretching the back of your arms. Take one arm across your body and behind your head. Good, swapping to the other side. Pulling your arms up and back, trying to release through your chest. Okay, let's get into it. Taking a lunge onto your right side. Deep lunge, stretching your back knee, keeping your toes in front of your front knee. And extending that front knee, pulling back over that front leg. Aiming to get your chest on your thigh. Dropping back down into that deep lunge, sitting up over your hips and bringing your arm up for a balance. Really pushing through your hips, pushing down, sinking your hips towards the floor. Dropping that back knee and your front elbow, twisting your body towards the back and raising your arm up to the sky. Okay, twisting your body towards the back, tuck your front leg underneath. Taking your arm across the body, think up with your chest. Take a deep breath and twist as far as you can. curving your back forward, pulling your leg closer towards your body, and really go for a back stretch here. Great, twisting out of that pose, opening up your hips and swapping over to the other side for a deep lunge on your left leg. Stretch your back knee, sink your hips towards the floor. Rock your hips back, stretch your front leg. Taking your hands off of the floor and sitting up on top of your hips, sink your hips towards the floor. Raise your arms above your head and take a balance. Great work, guys. Drop your front elbow to the floor and taking a twist towards your back leg. Great, tucking that front leg underneath and twisting towards your left. Hook your arm on the outside of your leg and really push for a twist in your back here. Good, and twisting out of that pose, coming back towards the front. Now turning both your feet out and your knees, grabbing onto your calf and using your elbows to push your knees back. We really want to try and sink into our hips here. Great, coming out of that pose. Now we're going to sit down on the ground, starting in a straddle position. Take your feet out towards the side. We really want to push our feet back as far as we can, reaching over to the right side. Really important to keep your chest open here. Try not to cave forward. Just holding that release through your side body. Good, switching across to the other side, turning your chest out. Keep it open. I'm choosing to flex my feet today to feel a stretch up the back of my legs. Whether you want to stretch or point, that is up to you. Just don't leave them in the middle. Squaring your chest up over your right leg, folding forward. Great, switching over to the other leg and folding forward with your chest. Okay, we're going to come forward, aiming to get our chest on the ground. Most importantly, reach your hands forward. Keep your back long. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Okay, coming out of that, take a quick break here. Massage your legs if you need to. And let's go again, holding for 30 seconds. Okay, coming out of that, we're going to take a back twist, stretching through our lower back and glutes. Aiming to push that knee towards the ground, looking back towards your right hand. Great, coming out of that and swapping to the other side. Pushing that knee towards the ground and aiming to twist through your back and looking back towards your hand. Okay, setting up to open your hips right up before we do our middle splits. So aiming to do a right angle with your knee here, sitting your body weight directly over your hips, not forward or back. And we're just going to relax in this for 30 seconds. Good, so now we want to rock our body weight forward, bring our feet together, and we're really pushing to open through the front of our hips here. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Good, and relax out of that.
Okay, coming back into that same sequence again, sitting over your hips. Keep your feet and your knees at a right angle and your body weight directly on top of your hips. Great work, guys. Rocking forward again last time. Bring your feet together, opening up through the front of your hips here. And relax. Let's just stretch that out a little bit, pushing up through your back. And we're going to do a couple of circles with our hips forward and back. Just releasing any of that pressure in our hips. And take it the other way. Great, guys. Our final pose for today. We're going to go for a middle split. So if you are close to the ground, use your elbows to lean on and sink into your hips. If you are a little bit higher, you can rest on your hands. Just keep your knees straight. Really try and take the pressure off your knees by stretching through your leg and pushing the pressure down through your hips and not on your knees. Great, and slowly relax out of that one. Really take your time to come out of there. You don't want to hurt yourself. Take whatever stretches you need just to slowly come out. Walk your feet towards your hands and rolling up. Now this is a bonus one for you all. Find some space on the wall. This is really good homework. You should try and do this every day. Whether you hold for 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, a whole song. It's really good to allow the gravity to open your hips up. So just take deep breaths from time to time and really try and push your feet closer and closer towards the floor.